Hey there, I'm Theo Dorsey, delighted to be your host for the Palm Beaches TV Watch Party series. Get ready to sink your teeth into the delectable morning delights that make Palm Beach County, Florida, a breakfast lover's paradise. Our first stop is Big John's Eatery. So grab your coffee and get ready because this is where the day begins.
Whether you stay in Palm Beach County or just visiting, a great way to start off the day is a great breakfast. So I stopped over to Big John's Eatery in West Palm Beach and sat with Big John himself, and things got a little gritty. Just let's start with the reason why you wanted a restaurant to begin with.
I mean, we've always been about community. My wife and I, we love having people over. People just always default to, hey, let's go to John and Sasha. So we always knew we wanted something where we could host people, and it kind of just happened.
So I know you said Sasha, so Sasha's your wife?
Sasha's my wife.
Okay.
These are all her recipes. She's our executive chef.
Wow.
And she comes up with different ideas. She executes it. She trains the staff on it, and it's just the stuff that we're used to having for our friends in our home, and now we get to share it with the public.
See, this is a decadent menu here. It looks good, but I know you also have some traditional food for our traditional breakfast lovers.
Yeah, we have bacon, sausage, hash brown casserole. Our breakfast potatoes are amazing. We toss them in a garlic aioli. We have we have your standard breakfast menu items, and then we have your specialty items, which is what we're featuring.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to taste some of this, and I want you to kind of walk me through what I'm experiencing.
Sure.
Now, if I jump out my chair, you know, I've experienced a food overload, but it's good. All right, so right now we are at the oxtails and grits. All right, and for people who are not familiar with oxtails, is it more of a Caribbean dish, so to speak?
I used to think it was a Caribbean dish. A lot of our guests have said that they grew up eating oxtail, like their grandparents grandma used to make oxtail for them. So I think it's a Caribbean. It's popular in the Caribbean communities, but I think it's also popular in the South as well.
The meat is just falling off of the ox. I don't even need to do this.
Right. Yeah, our oxtail and grits, like the oxtail itself, it's marinated for a couple days, and it's a process, and that's why we don't have it every day. It's on the weekends because it takes a while, and it's a really specialty dish for.
And it has carrots.
Yeah, carrots, scallions, but a lot of it is in the juices and the oxtail and the gravy. It's all made with love, and the moment you take a bite, you can taste it. The grits, you've never had these grits anywhere. I can't tell you what's in it, but a lot of love and some other things. But yeah, we have people that travel all across from all different places. Recently, we had a group from Atlanta that flew here just to try our food.
Whoa, now that's what you call breakfast. In the Palm Beaches, we have a wealth of different cultures and communities where you can experience exquisite breakfast from all around the world. At the Pelican restaurant in Lake Worth, a fan favorite is the authentic Indian breakfast with all the trimmings.
You don't just get breakfast, you get Indian breakfast. Now, what's the difference between an Indian breakfast and the breakfast I'm going to get at Denny's or wherever else?
My mom used to serve a leftover curry in the morning with the eggs, or make some scrambled eggs, some curry spices with leftover bread from the night. So I'm like, okay, let's start. I start East Indian. Then eggs nisa is his mom's dish.
Fantastic.
She used to make it, and he just told me one day, he's like, she used to make it like this. I said, okay, let me try it.
It was a way for you to carve yourself out a little niche in the town to be different. Exactly. And as a result, you create this amazing menu that everybody loves, and they come here specifically for that.
Because people demanding in this area,
different.
I didn't know that people would like that Indian food in this area, but they did, and they were very supportive on Friday nights for the breakfast.
Not only do they love it, that's all they talk about. Everybody that we've spoken to says, come over here.
Now, of course, we can't forget about the donut shops. In the Palm Beaches, there's a special chain of donut restaurants that serve breakfast sandwiches, coffee, and donuts that are all hailed as out of this world. Kitty London and her What's Poppin' crew head over to Jupiter Donuts.
I was still in search of some out-of-the-world donuts, and I know just a place. Jupiter Donuts, located in North Palm Beach. This location is so busy, I had to catch the owner after they closed. But honey, he reserved some good old donuts for me and my crew. Yum. I hear that the donuts are out of this world and you don't have to float to get there or catch any special spacecraft to get to Jupiter. So I'm here with the owner, my friend. Hi, Adam, how are you?
Pleasure to be here. Good to see you, Kitty.
I'm so happy that you invited us. And I had to tell our audience that we had to get you in your clothes because you are super busy. It's slammed here.
All the time, yeah. Our weekend business is out the door, lines, wrapping around buildings.
Wow, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is not a bad problem to have.
So what made you want to do donuts? I mean, of all the foods that you probably could have partaken on, what was donuts?
So my family and I, we've been in restaurants for forever. Okay. My partner in Jupiter wanted to open up, one business of his own. Mm-hmm. Said that he had a crazy donut shop on his route. He was selling groceries for Cheney Brothers, and what do we know about donuts? I said, I have no clue. Let's figure it out. So it kind of steamrolled from there.
We're not going to mention any of the other donut people, but there's something special about Jupiter Donuts, right? Because when I look at these donuts here, these don't look like just ordinary donuts. What was the process on how to come up with such a beautiful showcase of goodness?
So we make everything fresh in-house, use top quality ingredients, and we do it every day. So, everything's fresh, everything's made in-house and made deliciously.
Can you talk about this display here? Like, we'll go donut by donut, and I have a fork and knife, so we're not gonna talk about just donuts. I'm gonna eat some donuts, but.
Absolutely, yeah. So we, in front of me, we have a red velvet cheesecake. So that is, it's a red velvet. It's a red velvet cake donut, which is a chocolate flavor.
Yes, I am cutting a donut.
It's topped off with a white icing, graham cracker crust, and a cream cheese dollop right in the center with a little chocolate drizzle. Next level, right?
First of all, I just ate the bottom of the cake. I didn't get to the top yet. Oh my gosh. I see why your line is out of.
And people wait for them.
Okay. I gotta save room. So what's the next one?
So next we have a guava and cream cheese. It's a guava. It's basically a honeymooner donut, which is a yeast raised.
A honeymooner donut.
Yeah. So it's where they leave the hole in the center.
Okay.
Traps a lot of glaze, makes it just a little bit more ridiculous. And then we top it off with some guava jelly with a little bit of that cream cheese.
So you had to kind of learn a little bit about the whole donut process.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had to learn everything.
Try this really quick. This is good.
Very.
And I'll be honest, I'm not a guava fan, but I'm open-minded.
Yeah,
I'm glad I tasted it.
Yeah, good.
Because I usually don't like jelly. And I saw the jelly, I'm like, Kitty, do you really want to eat that? But I'm like, I'm gonna do it for Adam. I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm glad that. This is actually really good.
It's a little lighter as far as jellies are concerned.
Right, it is. It's like, it's really smooth and it is light. That is so pretty.
Yeah, so we call that a galaxy donut. It's, popular amongst the kids.
These 3 donuts are absolutely amazing and they look amazing, but I know it just doesn't stop with these 3. You have a whole display in the back. Can you tell us how many flavors you actually have? I know you don't have to go through all 50 of them, but just kind of name a few.
Any given day we can have up to 40 to 60, 70 different flavors. Okay. Lots of chocolate cakes, lots of red velvet cake, blueberry cake, old-fashioned cake, apple cider at times too.
You don't just do donuts. I see you have a whole menu over there that you have a lot of different foods. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We do a lot of different hot items, a lot of breakfast sandwiches, which are fantastic. Biscuits and gravy made in-house every day. Got a sunrise special with a biscuit and gravy egg and your choice of meat.
Biscuit and gravy. You went old school on that one. Absolutely. That's some good stuff. So you don't just only stop here.
We don't. No, we have 7 locations in Florida, 5 of them in Palm Beach County.
These are just a few of the great places to find a fabulous breakfast here in Palm Beach County. So come, explore the Palm Beaches and find your favorite breakfast hotspot. Head over to thepalmbeaches.tv to check out full episodes of the shows you saw today and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Theo Dorsey, and I'll see you next week.